Playing Luigi's Mansion 3 for the first time. Have not played this yet. Is it going to be as good as the second game? Probably. Is it going to be as good as the first game? I'm not sure. We'll find out. I'm pumped to see this one. I love Luigi's Mansion games. Yeah, I do too. The first game is probably one of my favorites. I will say Luigi's Mansion 2, I was not a huge fan of. I mean, I did play it and beat it and had a good time, but I don't know. I felt like the level structure of Luigi's Mansion 2, like it really didn't match kind of the charm of the first game. I used to play the first game a lot for Halloween, but this is gonna be my first playthrough for Luigi's Mansion 3, so I'm excited to try it out. But Luigi's Mansion 1's the GOAT. And what I would do when I played Luigi's Mansion 1 is I would turn down the brightness settings on my TV or the game. So the game would be super dark and you can only see with the flashlight. Okay, that's how you fucking play Luigi's Mansion 1. Yeah, dude, Luigi's Mansion 1, it never gets old for sure. Yeah, because I think the way the hotel looks in this game, it's like each level, it's like, oh, there's the Egypt floor. And it's like, I don't know, I kind of enjoy the first game where it's just a mansion. But again, you know, at the same time, like, if they just make another mansion again, like, am I gonna like, you know, like, I'm okay with them doing different shit for sure. I mean, this game looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it does look great. Would you boink her? No. Okay, I don't remember Luigi's Mansion 2. Like, is he just friends with the dog now? I don't remember that at all. I don't know why. Is the dog a recurring character, I guess? Oh, at the end, he's your friend. Okay. Luigi's Mansion 1 had a really nice aesthetic. And the one thing I really liked about Luigi's Mansion 1 was that it was low-key like really inspired by like, you can tell they took inspiration from like the Resident Evil games where like Luigi will reach out his hand at the doorknob and shit, like going between rooms and stuff. Like, it was really cool. Okay, bro, at this point, why is Luigi not just always strapped up with his vacuum, bro? Like what? Bro, he should be bringing that shit all the time. Did the controllers vibrate? I didn't notice. They did a little bit. Okay, that Star Fox bit where I talked about the Rumble Pack, that was not a self-admission, okay? That was just a joke. Because I knew kids growing up playing games who did that shit. That was not me. I didn't do that. All I'm saying is kids these days don't appreciate, okay, back then, you know, you had to buy the Rumble Pack, okay? And now the controllers come with HD Rumble, you know? You knew people who did that? Yes, I did. I mean, as a joke. They didn't rumble till completion, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, like they're playing, you know, like a giant explosion would happen and like, they do it for like 10 seconds and it's like, ha ha ha, you know, like, they weren't like actually doing it, you know what I mean? It's just it's a joke, bro. Oh my God, is there a door like on the wall that I'm just like not? Oh my God, there is. I'm an idiot, okay. Yeah, I am forgetting to rip ass. Oh, okay, you gotta fart to open the door, okay. The Luigi's Mansion 3 fart mechanic is pretty goated. Oh, I just picked... Let me suck up the key, bro. Come on. Okay. -1 Luigi's Mansion 3. Let me suck up the keys. Let me suck up the gems. It was really cool how EGAD is kind of like a canon Mario character. Like, because they did that during the time with Sunshine too, where like they hinted that like Flood was like an EGAD device. It's kind of cool how they do like, they sprinkle the EGAD lore throughout like the Mario games. It's kind of cool. Yeah, the brush was in Sunshine was also an EGAD device too. I remember that, yeah. You ever wonder how gaming's gonna be in the next few years to a decade right now, aside from Switch? The direction I kind of see, not where I necessarily see gaming going, but where I kind of want it to go. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is... What the fuck is that shit? Where I'm hoping gaming will be going in the next 10 years is like a less focus on like quadruple A, $100 billion budget games, because bro, the thing I love about Nintendo is they make like such solid like 10-hour games, you know, like mid-budget games, or like those are the games I love the most. Yeah, and like Concord, they spent like $100 billion on Concord, and like it just looks like shit. And then yeah, they just burned $100 billion kajillion dollars. It's like, what the? They put all their eggs into that basket. It's like, why? You could have made like 400 like games, and maybe one of them would have gotten super popular or something. You know, it's like. Yeah, I don't know, like, and that's like the cool thing about the Switch. It's like, bro, it has like all these like mid-budget games that like they used to make with like the PS2 and stuff, you know? It's super cringe to say, but I feel like only Nintendo Japanese games really care about making games. Yeah, I wouldn't, I mean, it is low-key kind of cringe to say that for sure, but I think the wording, a better way of saying that is, I would say Japanese games, the development for Japanese games, they're a lot more like, I don't know, director focused, you know, like when you think of like Japanese directors, you think about like, you know, like Hideo Kojima, you know, and like Hideo Kojima type game, you know? And as far as like American developers, like it's all kind of like everyone's all kind of working together and there's no like sole creative vision, you know? And I don't think it's bad or necessarily like, I don't think it's bad one way or another, but I do think that's why like you get so many like more like eccentric kind of games from Japan. Cause like you play like a Hideo Kojima game and like it has like his personality and stuff like that. And American games don't really have that kind of equivalent. Now, the one thing I do love about Luigi's Mansion 1 is when you're in like a dark room and like you would yell out Mario and Luigi would do the one scream where he's like, Mario! You know, like he got like so like pathetic and sad. But I can't lie that 2 and 3 have a weird vibe to them. Yeah, I mentioned that before, like years ago when they announced this game. Yeah, they're just a lot more like goofy, cartoony. I feel like the first game, like it kind of played it straight, you know? Like, yeah, dude, the ghost designs in the first game, like they were kind of cartoony, but like I guess the first game, like it had like kind of, it was almost like a straightforward kind of scary game, you know? Whereas these games are a lot more like kind of goofy, you know, and it's not bad. It's just different. Oh my God, EGAD, shut the fuck up. Bro, EGAD, I'm trying to get money, bro. EGAD lays off later. Okay, good to know, because, bro, he is low-key being kind of annoying. Like, let me get my money up. Listen, bro, life's like a sandwich. It starts with bread. Games now almost cost 100. I'd bite at 40. Yeah, maybe if, I don't know if you're in Canada, but I know Canadian prices are a lot, like, games are a lot more expensive in Canada. I was about to say, because there's people in, like, Canada, like, they were looking at the price of the fucking PS5 Pro. It's like $1,000 essentially. That is kind of the one thing about the Switch is, especially if you're buying Nintendo's games, like their games like never go down in value. They really don't. And obviously the reason for that is because you buy the Switch to play Nintendo games. So it's like, you know, why would they ever drop the price, you know? Yeah, they definitely, Nintendo does like release some overpriced ass games sometimes. Like I'm not gonna lie, I know I shit on ARMS way too much, but that was like when cause that game came out when the Switch was like launching and I bought it because there's really nothing else to play during the time. And bro, that game, like I never felt, that was like a game, I felt like I legitimately got scammed. That game was it was $60 full price game and like there was nothing to it. It was fucking crazy. I really respect they release smaller games. Why so many from 60? It's funny because games back in the day used to low-key be way more expensive. So the $60 kind of standard, it's kind of worked out to our benefit. But that's why they're now pushing it up to 70 now. Because I think Tears of the Kingdom was 70. During the 90s and 2000s, how much did a game cost then? Small and I don't remember, but when we take inflation into account, like you were born in 06, okay. Yeah, so I want to say like if you bought like a Nintendo 64 game, like if we're taking inflation into account, like those were like $80, I think. Like they can get really expensive. Like so nowadays they're not as expensive because I feel like what they've been trying to push now is they're really trying to push $70 games instead of 60. At some point, I don't remember, at some point games used to be like $50, and then I think around like Xbox 360, PS3 that got pushed to 60, if I remember correctly. And I feel like now the next push is $70 for like PS5 and again I think Tears of the Kingdom was 70 too. Check out Scream Park if you're feeling a bit. What? Oh, the online. Yo, I did not fuck with the online because I know Luigi's Mansion 2 had online. I did not fuck with any of the online shit this game at all. Yeah, bro, I'm bringing 8 people over to my place, bro. Luigi's Mansion 3 night. Listen, Mario Kart, Smash, fuck that shit, bro. Luigi's Mansion 3 extravaganza. Gooigi's. We're going Gooigi times 8. Not gonna lie, I'm completely lost right now. What the fuck do I do? Maybe I'll just look this up. What the fuck do I do? YOLO, fuck it, I'm just looking it up. Me being a hack fraud in real time. Okay, Clover key. What the fuck do I do? Where's the fucking Clover key? Okay, Game Facts Classic. Unlocks the register inside the barbershop in the lower left section of the shopping center. At Game Facts are that shit did not that shit didn't explain shit. What the fuck? We're taking drastic. We're going to YouTube now. This is getting desperate. Where the fuck do I use the goddamn key? Okay, you open the goddamn hatch. Oh my god. It's right here. You have to use the fucking this stupid that's so dumb. Whatever.